So, um, it's December 9th, 2023, and things are starting to get better. Uh, You know what I mean? It's always like up, down, up, down, up, down. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I want things to get better and keep getting better and keep getting better, like, the obstacles of life and the reality of it is, it's hard. So, um, I'm not getting enough hours of my job, which is fine. Like, I understand, I guess. Like, I literally feel like an episode of not episode, like something straight out of 8 Mile. Like I feel like Eminem was like wanting more hours. Like I literally asked for more hours, and like you know, still don't get very many hours. Not enough to be taking care of myself. Like literally, I make like it's no joke. Like I make less than $1,000 a month, but I work like 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day. It's like I'm trying to sound like I'm complaining. I'm grateful for the job. I'm grateful for the perks that come with it. Grateful for the experience. You know, not trying to sound like a hater. It's just in these times it'd be nice to have some money. You know, especially like what if I had a girlfriend? Like I can't even treat myself. Like I have like less than 5 outfits. Like whatever. I had lots of clothes once, but over the last year, they've literally like most of my clothes have literally they're not here anymore. Let's just put it that way. I've been scattering all over the place trying to get myself situated. I finally got a place, and the cats are happy, and I'm happy because they're happy. And yeah, everything's going good. It's going better than it's ever been, I guess. I feel pretty good about myself. I don't drink. I don't. I only smoke weed, and like I didn't even smoke any cigarettes at work. Like I only smoke cigarettes when I go to work. One before I go in, and there's a science to it. I find if I have a cigarette before I go in, then it kind of because when I crave weed, right? Because it comes, you know what I mean. I actually crave tobacco. I crave the pop. I crave the popper, right? So that there's a bit of nicotine craving. So if I have a cigarette before I go in, because I try not to go in stoned, and then like I'll have a cigarette, and then it kind of keeps me mellow, and then I'll go hard, and then when I'm like pretty much done, like over halfway done, I'll take a smoke break. So I have two cigarettes is my point, and then I don't smoke any more cigarettes. I don't smoke after work or whatever. And we have two cigarettes. But today I decided not to even do that because I don't really need the cigarettes. Then I just I'm just cutting these habits out. I don't drink coffee. Just trying to lean away from caffeine. I don't take Advil or Tylenol, any prescription med, any allergy medication, anything at all, any pharmaceutical medication, nothing. I don't take anything, and it's been like that for a while. And that's how it's gonna stay. But I guess my point is, you gotta dream big, cause like sure what I'm doing right now is sustainable to an extent. Like, you know what I mean? I can even change my diet and live on rice and find ways to treat myself small to justify myself, justify that need, if you will. You know, but like serotonin and stuff, whatever, dopamines. But like you know what I mean? Ooh, present, ooh, nice. I mean, the serotonin, dopamine. Dopamine would be what's under the wrapper. Serotonin's like, oh, thank you, right? But we need these natural reactions. We need these natural things. People use medication and the brain shuts down because two lobes. It might sound like much gibberish, but I'm just giving you the science of it. Two lobes. Okay. When you take antidepressants, right? There's one lobe and it shoots serotonin to the next lobe, right? So when you take an antidepressant, both the two lobes shut down because there's no serotonin going from one lobe to the other, and it's dependent on the medication. And then you lose touch in reality because you're not getting stimulated on other things, natural things like solving relationship problems, becoming a more mature, understanding, empathetic, caring, constructive, decent person, becoming a good husband or a good better son. Like just having decency and being honest. Those are things that should be giving you serotonin, not the cheap, you know, medication. But whatever. I'm not really gonna get into that right now. But um, just trying to get healthy, I guess. And I just need to get out of Peterborough. This place isn't, and like I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining, but like I've learned everything I can learn. Now it's time for me to go and flood, like get the heck out of here. Like this is a shit nest, and like this shit hawk motherfucker wants to fly away and just or whatever. Or maybe Peterborough's full of shit hawks and they swooped down and grabbed me and brought me to the shit nest, and I just need to be free from the shit hawks in the shit nest of Peterborough. So like, I'm actually not a shit hawk, but like, I can name some shit hawks. Not individually, but I can in a generalized, basis based on like, things I've experienced and things I know. But like, I'm not signifying any individual people, but it's the organization they serve. This is the flaws of Peterborough. CMHA, Fort Cass County Crisis. Unfortunately, it's not really their fault either, but Disability Ontario Works was a reflection of the government funding and the inflation. How anybody can be sustainable with the amount of money that you can give to survive. But there's other, all the town hall, the Masonic Lodge of Fools. Shall I continue? It's completely designed in a way that's just idiocracy and just ridiculous. And I don't want to entertain it anymore. I've entertained it so much. My God. I'm not even from Peterborough. I have no reason to entertain it this much that I have, to the point where it's I realize there's no, I hate to say it, but there's no hope here. I want to believe there is. Trust me when I say it, but the truth, facts don't care about your feelings, facts the facts speak for themselves, go outside, evaluate downtown, tell me that everything's getting better by the day even, fuck. I hear people getting murdered and, they don't make it on the news and stuff, people don't really hear about it, but they say we have an X, the murder capitals or the OD capitals X amount, whatever percentage, but that's not all, the numbers, I know a few people that have been murdered this year, and have died. I don't know if they've been, you know what I mean? Whatever. But, I know of it. And, it's and none of that hit the news. Nobody knows anything about that, because they don't care. We're not releasing this stuff to the public anymore. It's another crackhead or another junkie or another whatever, fall down. I hate to say those words. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just using what judgment they would use, right? I'm not saying that. I don't know. I'm just trying to see it from their perspective, right? The law, right? Because there's no reason for them not to publish the information for people to access it. Because if you're gonna have statistics that say, oh, this is the highest murder or whatever, overdose capital of this area or whatever, and at least have your numbers accurate, because they're not even filing for every actual incident. So there's a flaw of the police department, and there's a flaw of this, and there's a flaw of that, and it's not my thing to judge. You know what I mean? I've come to that conclusion. I am not here to judge. I got lost trying to make sense of it all. But I'm trained at my job, and I think the only solution to the matter of any decency for my future is to move and just do my work that I'm already trained in a different location, and work my way up there. So that's kind of what I'm considering. I'm gonna think about it for the next couple of weeks as Christmas goes on. But I don't see a logical conclusion. I don't even work 20 hours a week. I don't even sometimes it's 10 hours a week. How am I gonna survive and get a second job? But here's the thing. My schedule is so inconsistent that if I get another job, that if I say these are the days I'm available, they might fluctuate based on the inconsistency of time management or scheduling rather, that's being given to me. So there's only so much that I can do to make to be able to actually live up to what I'm doing. Like if I get a second job and then it's like I have to choose which job, and it's like that's not fair because all I'm trying to do is get ahead, and like it's like it seems like nobody will give me a platform or a decent, you know, an actual opportunity. Like I just I need to like make some real money, not 10K. Like honestly, not even 100K. I need to make a million, maybe 100 million. Maybe I need to write a check. Maybe I need to do what Jim Carrey did. I mean, maybe I need to, copy that idea. You just can't kill an idea, right? But like, it worked for him potentially. Like, theoretically, I mean, his thought was already there. He would have done it probably anyways. But like, he was making the effort. But he made himself. He signed himself $100 million check before he ever made it. He ended up making that. I kind of to make. I don't know. I want to do things with my life. You only get one life. I want to travel. I want to see ancient history artifacts all over the world. I want to explore places that no one's ever been. Why not? Fuck clocking in, clocking out. There's only one life. Like if it's all about like earning your stripes, like whatever. Like I've earned my stripes. Like I've worked. I've been the Cinderella for not only employers but for friends and family. I've always been the whatever the Cinderella. It's probably the best way to word it. And it's like it's about my time to shine. Cheers.